everyone. Today I'm going to show a very unique recipe. This is Shahi white chicken korma. It is the first other things are there which can be added in this. But the rice is when the water boils on high heat, you just cook the rice for 2 minutes and then strain it because it cooks in the oven. Over here I have my ingredients for my chicken. I have some large pieces of chicken. I have a chicken breast also. This will be about 1 kg or 2.2 pounds. For the chicken that is in the Shahi korma, I have taken about 2 tablespoons of white sesame seed powder, and also it has been added with about 1 cup of cashew nut. So what I'm going to do is I marinated this last night with about a cup of oil, and I'm going to put my cashew and sesame seed in this. Also, the chicken was marinated overnight. I put a teaspoon of white pepper powder, a teaspoon of black pepper powder. For onions, I have taken 7 to 8 large onions, boiled it and then grinded it. I'm going to use 2 sliced onions as well. I used about 2 tablespoons full of salt or salt to taste. Then I used 2 tablespoons of ginger, garlic and 2 tablespoons of garlic paste and 2 to 3 green chilies. Made a paste out of it and marinated the chicken with that. Now, since I'm making biryani, I've added a teaspoon of red chili powder, but this is optional. You don't have to add it. Now, the main ingredient for this would be 2 cups of thick or well beaten yogurt. It has to be Greek style plain yogurt, or you can take, what I did was, if you don't have Greek style yogurt, you just take yogurt in a strainer and strain out all the water. Sometimes you go to like a teaspoon of javitri, jaifal, a teaspoon of shajira. Most of the powder is a combination of these spices, kawab chini. Also, they use long ilachi, dalchini, and there are some strands of flour that they put. Star anise is also added in that. Cinnamon stick is also added. I have about 2.5 cups of super long grain. You can use any basmati rice, good quality basmati rice. In this I have my very popular Spanish saffron, which I've dissolved in milk, and orange food coloring with just a drop of Cura essence at the end. Now, as I said, all this was marinated overnight, and in this dish I'm going to use a lot of these dried red chilies and some nutmeg also. I'm going to use in this at the end some ground nutmeg, which I'm going to garnish it with. So this portion of the rice is very important. We want it tender but chewy and not soft. So I'm just waiting another, after 2 minutes of high flame. It was on high flame. I reduced the heat on low flame because my oven is preheated on 350. I will cook it half an hour on 350, and it is going to go round in its own water, as you can see. I just wait for 1 more minute before I turn off the heat. So about 3-4 minutes on low heat. Low to medium. And that's it. I'm going to now strain it in a strainer. So as you can see that the rice cooked on high flame for about 2 minutes, and then low for 5 minutes, and then lower it, cover it with a seal lid. 5 minutes on high flame, lower the heat, and then 10 minutes on low to medium. Or you can put it, after this I will be putting it in a preheated oven of 350 degrees for about half an hour. As you see, when I strained the rice, it was cooked al dente, not overcooked. I'm going to leave it in this strainer for about half an hour and take a gentle fork so that the grains don't break. In the same time, I'm going to take a little bit of my Cura water with my coloring and just apply some there, and even my saffron. With some milk will be dissolved, will be applied from the top. So some parts are yellow and some parts are orange. It was boiled exactly for about 4 minutes. Exactly about 4 minutes. You can discard any whole spices and you just let it sit for half an hour. In the meantime, I have a pot on high heat. I've added little bit of ghee, about 2 tablespoons of ghee. When the oil gets hot, I'm trying to avoid adding any whole garam masala spices because I like the natural taste of the meat, of the chicken. And I'm going to let this brown.